So, good day everyone. I'm Ariente from Socrates A. So, for today's video, we will define what is citizenship. Do you know what your identity is, on where you came from, and what is your nationality? So, we will discuss on what is citizenship. So, citizenship is the relationship between an individual and a state to which the individual owes allegiance and in turn is entitled to its protection. Citizenship implies the status of freedom with accompanying responsibilities. So when we say citizenship, it is the status of being a citizen. So if you have citizenship in a country, you have the right to live there, work, vote, and also pay taxes. So citizens have certain rights, duties, and also responsibilities as well. So in general, full political rights, including the right to vote, right to fair and public trial, right to due process, freedom of speech, and right to worship freely, are predicated upon citizenship. So there are two main principles used in determining citizenship. It is the jus soli and jus sanguinis. Usually where citizenship is acquired by birth within the territory of the state regardless of parental citizenship. Example, if you are born in the Philippines, then you are a Filipino. It is also the right of anyone born in a state to the nationality or citizenship. Second one is jus sanguinis, where it's a right of blood by which citizenship is determined or acquired by the nationality of one or both parents. So it's also a person acquires citizenship through their parents or their ancestors. So that's for today. So again, it's me, Ariente. So the next that will report is Aya, where she will discuss what are the characteristics of citizenship. That's all. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Villamil and welcome back to my channel. And we have here this We Care Your Favors palette from Focalure. And I'll let you see the colors inside. So as much as I would like to swatch this out to show you the colors, I would like to talk about citizenship first. Because you know, in this time of pandemic, we the citizens are very important in our society. So, and what are the characteristics of a citizen? And what should we know more about citizenship? So in this vlog, let's take a break from makeup videos and others in my life. So for today, we're going to be talking about citizenship. Let's get started. So the first thing we have here is some of the basic concepts of citizenship. So my reference is from the WFschools.org, and it says here that some of the basics of citizenships are: 1. The citizenship itself. It says here that citizenship is the way the members of a group use their rights and carry out their responsibilities. Number 2 is rights. Right is something that is owned by a person. And then responsibilities. Syempre, if there's power, there's responsibility. If there's right, there's responsibility as well. So responsibility is something a person must do. And a responsibility is something a citizen should take care or do. Each citizen or a person has responsibility to make community a good place in which to live. So as you can notice, as I always answer in the module, that I always say that a better community is a better individuality. Same goes with a better individuality benefits a better society or community. So according to Joel Weiszimmer and Joseph Kane of 2004, they defined types of citizen into 3. 1 is personally responsible citizen. Number 2, participatory citizen, and number 3, justice-oriented citizens. So what is a personally responsible citizen? So it says here that a personally responsible citizen, from the word itself, is one that develops solid character traits such as honesty, responsibility, and respect for the law as important traits necessary for a good citizenship. Next is the participatory citizen. This citizen not only sees themselves as possessing the good character traits of a citizen, this person also believes in the understanding the structures of the government, Voting in elections and volunteering in the community are important traits of a good citizen. So here in participatory citizen, as you all know, the basic responsibility of a citizen is to vote. So use your vote wisely. If you vote, you know the structures of the government, how the government works, how do our taxes get spent, and how they do something for the betterment of our community. The third one is the justice-oriented citizen. This type of citizen fights for the underprivileged in the societies and will often willing to fight their personal harm for the justice, to fight for justice. While this might sound great, sometimes this citizen can get so focused of their fight, they lose sight of the larger society and the means to create effective change. So I know most of you are a fan of the social movements and criticizing the government. Don't get me wrong, criticizing the government is a good thing because government is for the public rather. And we, the citizens, have the right to criticize our government. So sometimes these justice-oriented citizens are lose track. They often go beyond limits and then they forget about what they are fighting for, which is the creating effective changes for the citizen, for the betterment of our community. Sometimes it went overboard that they forgot their purpose. That's why it sounds good, fighting for your right, straightening the curve, and so on and so forth. But we citizens must also take in mind that we have our limitations and let us keep track of our goals. So as I search through the web, I see here the qualities of a good citizen. So number one here is obeys the law and respect authority. Number two, they contribute to the society and community, perform civic duty. Number three, loves his or her country or patriotism. Number four, courtesy and respect for the right of others. Next, trustworthy and honest. Tolerance, accountability, moral courage, responsibility, and self-discipline. And next is honesty. It is a basic theme of good citizenship because you know, honesty is the best policy. And with all the corruptions here, we need honesty. And the next one is responsibility, big word. And the last one here is voting. According to this, the most important duty as well as the right citizens have the right to vote. By voting, the people have a voice in the government. So, let me tell you guys that voting is very important. And as I turn 18 now, I hope my batchmates also register and let us be a good citizen. Let us walk the talk and use our vote wisely. And I think that's all for my qualities of a good citizenship. And we all know, care for others, work in unity, and always work for the betterment of our community. Oh my gosh! Pwede lang Miss Universe. So that's it for our video for today. As much as I would like to swatch this talaga. But, see? This is very pigmented. Maybe we can swatch this in the next video. But for now, let us end our video here. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something here in the qualities of a good citizen. And don't forget to like and subscribe. You may also comment down below. Thank you so much. Bye!
Ariente from Socrates A.
Well, hello there guys, this is Ayana aka Lavinitso. So welcome back to our page. So yun nga, meron na naman tayong bagong live stream. Please don't forget to like and follow our page Lavinitso for more videos like this. So yeah, I've been quite busy these past few days kasi my groupmates and I were talking about our subject and our topic for this week. So we were assigned the citizenship topic for our subject. So my groupmates specifically wanted me to talk about historical events that concerns and is highly related to citizenship. So when you say historical events, what comes to my mind is how citizenship emerged and how is it different from the citizenship that we know today. So yeah, I've done some research and come I've done some research. Yun nga guys. Oh, meron na naman nanonood sa atin. Hello sa inyo guys. So yun nga, meron tayong ginawang research and meron tayong mga nakolektang infos na I'd like to share to you guys. So yun nga, very first, this one is mainly sa ancient Greece. So, yun nga, citizenship's concept arose mainly in towns and cities of ancient Greece. Citizenship was bestowed according to a source upon property owners, but women slaves and those who were underprivileged were exempted. So they were quite picky. Those people, they wanted to be considered as their citizen. So people with citizenship actually were required to vote, to pay the taxes, and serve in the military. So that was their citizenship before. So, meanwhile, the Romans distinguished the residents of Rome from those people they have conquered with the use of citizenship. So, the original inhabitants of Rome were considered as citizens. However, those people whose properties and territories were conquered were not considered as, citizens. So, according to the website Britannica, when the Roman Empire grew, citizenship was offered to their allies throughout Italy and other Roman provinces. So, in 212 CE, the free inhabitants of the empire were able to have an access to citizenship. So, that was in 212 CE. So, they've gotten access on the citizenship in the Rome. In England, two main systems emerged to determine the citizenship of an individual. So this is quite famous because I remember seeing these terms before pa. So, husali, if an individual is born within the territory of the state, disregarding the parental citizenship, and hus sanguinis, if a citizen wherever he or she was born, if one of his parents is a citizen, then he is also considered as one. Crazy, right? So, the United States actually and the countries of British Commonwealth considered husali as their principle, while other countries adopted the hus sanguinis. So yeah, different principles for different countries. We all vary on our, perceptions and perspective. Nagbabago yun. And before and until after the World War I, the citizenship of a woman depends if her husband is a citizen. It was a prevailing conception at that time. The wife and their offspring share the nationality of the head of the family, the father of the family. So the nationality of the father is shared with his wife and his children. However, for the 1920s, a new system that does not affect the nationality of the woman was created due to the impact of the women's suffrage. So, a new system were made because of the suffrage of the women. However, this system caused problems due to the mixed nationality marriages. So, since the nationality of the woman is different from the nationality of the man, there are mixed nationality marriages. However, so ang pinaka-affected dito would be the children, their offsprings. So imagine, the woman has a different nationality and the man has a different nationality, and then pag kinambay mo, their children were the ones who were affected. So that's all, and we also actually have another topic. So stay tuned. Thank you. Let's see the outro. Pakita na the outro natin, guys. Bye!
Okay, welcome back to our segment again with Random Talks with Sean Isidro. And today our topic will be about citizenship. So, looking through our Twitter account, if you have not check our Twitter account. That is at podcastsi. That is at podcastsi. So let's see. Oh, here's a question. How does this concept can create a difference in the lives of the people in the community? So we're going to be talking about citizenship. So when we say citizenship, this is the nationality that is attained or that we have acquired through several acquisitional processes. And this citizenship entitles us to several different rights and obligations and even benefits for the betterment of our lives. The way that this creates a differential aspect is that the result of living, per se, in the European countries. The European citizenship, I'll give an example, like, let's say Swedish, British, French. These three citizenships are currently ranking number 1 in the world. Or not necessarily number 1, they are in the top 10 because they provide and offer great benefits, a good living status in their country, being as a citizen, and some obviously obligations and rights once you have attained or acquired your citizenship. Citizenship can be also a way of preemptively holding your rights as a human. Because when we say the concept of citizenship making a difference, it does not necessarily equate, or we see from our point of view, that it does hold up a lot of certainties and differences that can affect all of us. However, with that being said, having citizenship and how it creates a difference, it also at the same time polarizes and unites the humans, if that makes sense. So, that's our question. How does this concept can create a difference in the lives of the people in the community? So, thanks for tuning in for this segment with Random Talks with Isidro. See you later. Bye. Okay. Okay, welcome back to our segment.